Jadi saya ucap terima kasih kepada pres yang untuk mendengar keputusan ataupun perbincangan dalam jawatankuasa pencegahan rasuah. Kerajaan memang berhasrat untuk mencegah rasuah. Ini bukanlah perkara yang mudah kerana dia berlaku dalam berbagai bentuk. Dan untuk tiap-tiap bentuk ini kita perlu ada undang-undang. So, jawatankuasa ini pada sidang yang kedua baginya telah menentukan, telah membuat sure supaya beberapa undang-undang diadakan bagi kes-kes tertentu, termasuklah rasuah ataupun penglibatan ahli-ahli politik dan pentadbiran, yang mana ini termasuk Perdana Menteri, Timbalan Perdana Menteri dan Menteri-Menteri juga dianggap sebagai anggota pentadbiran. There was a decision before that the Prime Minister is not a member of the administration, but we have decided that the Prime Minister and the Deputy are members of the administration, together with all the members of the Cabinet and Wakil Rakyat Parti Kerajaan, dan mereka tidak terlepas daripada tindakan undang-undang kalau mereka memiliki aset yang mereka tidak dapat menjelaskan bagaimana mereka dapat aset-aset itu. So mereka semua perlu mengisytiharkan aset mereka, pendapatan mereka. Dan jika mereka menerima hadiah, itu juga perlu dilaporkan kepada pihak yang bertanggungjawab. Kalau ada pemberian yang tidak dibenar, maka pemberian ini akan tidak boleh diterima oleh menteri-menteri ataupun Perdana Menteri dan Timbalan Perdana Menteri. However, kita bagi kelonggaran, iaitu kalau mereka menerima hadiah dalam bentuk bunga ataupun makanan ataupun barangan-barangan seperti plak, iaitu satu jenis tanda penghormatan, kadang-kadang diperbuat daripada pewter, itu dibenarkan, tetapi perlu diisytihar juga, diberitahu kepada pihak yang bertanggungjawab. He may accept it, but he has to give. But of course, if he is given a Mercedes car, then he has to reject it. But not only Mercedes, even Proton you cannot. So these are things that we decide for the members of the administration. Dan kadang-kadang pegawai juga mungkin terdedah kepada korupsi. Umpamanya kalau mereka membuat sesuatu yang tidak betul kerana ingin mendapat hadiah ataupun apa-apa, itu dilarang, dan mereka perlu buat laporan kepada pihak berkuasa, pihak yang bertanggungjawab berkenaan dengan apa perkara yang di dalam jabatan mereka, kementerian ataupun jabatan mereka. Kalau ada perkara-perkara yang berlaku yang mungkin dianggap sebagai rasuah, kita juga telah bincang berkenaan dengan beberapa undang-undang lain juga untuk tujuan yang sama, iaitu to make sure that the corruption is reduced or get rid of in this country. Okay, that's all. Any question?
Good afternoon, Tun. Is that meaning that beside MSCC Act, we are going to here, Lou from Singchu Daily here? Is that beside MSCC Act, there will be a new act, or we are going to amend some current law? You mentioned about include PM, TPM, and Minister as administrator.
The Code of Ethics will be amended to include all these new categories. Even members of parliament of the government are subjected to this Code of Ethics.
The other laws that you are planning to implement, does this include the Political Funding Act as well?
Yes, there is going to be a rule drawn up on political funding. Yeah. We have discovered that during the period when the last government was in power, there were obvious cases of corruption. And action taken by officers were also wrong. For example, when 3 reports were submitted by institutions which are recognized by the government, the reports was regarded as not showing any wrongdoing by the Prime Minister. But if it is not showing any wrongdoing, why was there a need for it to be put under Secrets Act, Official Secrets Act? So normally you cannot hide reports like that, especially the PAC report, PAC, Public Accounts Committee. The public should know, but again, this was also hidden from the public. So that kind of thing cannot be done now. We do not know. Well, as far as China's practice is concerned, we believe that you are very strongly against corruption, and that some of the punishment includes capital punishment. So we stop at not executing people.
Sorry, sir. Sir, with due respect, is there any way to explain further on the Political Funding Act? What is it going to be like?
Yeah. Well, political funding is necessary. The political parties need money, and elections cost money. So where is the money going to come from? Obviously, the members would provide the money, supporters would provide the money. But when you give supporters the right to provide money to political parties, they may be giving money in the hope that if the political party wins, then they will be favored. That amounts to corruption. So it's very difficult to determine when a gift is corrupt or not. So for that reason, we are looking at the practice in other countries. In some countries, the government provides the fund to all the political parties. That is done, I think, in Germany. We have to study that, whether that is something that we can do. But on the other hand, we see the United States, where they have a system of lobbyists. And the lobbyists are actually paid money to lobby and to influence the government to do certain things for certain people who have paid the money. That to us is corruption. We will not allow that in Malaysia. So we are going to formulate a law for the financing of political parties, which will not involve in giving favors to the donor.
Excuse me, Sumisha here from Channel News Asia. With regards to your point on how the Prime Minister and the Deputy Minister will now be considered members of the administration, how does that, has that, what was different before? Did it exist during your first time in office? And last year, the courts ruled for Najib Razak that he was not a public officer in public office and that he was a member of administration. So I'm just trying to clarify how this will help combat corruption as well.
Yeah, the court of law is not actually God. Its rulings can be changed. If they make a ruling that is not current, not in keeping with current thinking, we can amend the law. So if before the court says that under very dubious circumstances, the court says that the Prime Minister and the Deputy Prime Minister are above the law, we can change it to make it within the law. Okay, thank you. He's gone to hospital. He's found to be okay now. Okay. Yeah, once we have decided and approved it, it will be tabled in Parliament. Calon kita belum tentu kan, kita akan bagi tahu kemudian. Terima kasih.